back, everyone! Hello and welcome back! It's time for some more Ale Abbey. We're gonna jump right back in. For in beer we trust, and we need to make sure we make some delicious saison. Man, the sounds of it being winter. We're gonna pause up real quick here and just make sure we remember what's going on. So we've got 2 storage rooms now, so we have a decent amount of storage. We can grab some more things. We need to go and get the spice cabinet built in the actual brewery. Remember, before we got it, and while we got it, it was predominantly just for us to get the spices wherever it was. Yeast. Wait. Oh, the spice cabinet's like way up here. Yeah, so we grabbed this, but we grabbed it for the pepper more so than for the cabinet. So we threw the cabinet in there and it didn't really give us much of a bonus. We're like, wow, we'll just keep the hops in here. It turns out we actually need to have the cabinet in a brewery. Might not need it afterwards to brew stuff, because I don't think we do, but at least for the event here we need to. So, spice cabinet increases the quality by 3. Which is grand, except for the fact that it takes up a slots of 4, which, you know, it's plus 4. So we're getting -1 and -2. So -1 max quality and -2 satisfaction here. But what can you do? You gotta get the cabinet in here, and it's gotta go in the test kitchen because that's where we do all of our work. There we go. There it is. Yeah, only 3. So it's not as good. But temporary. We'll sort it out later. Alright, now it is time for us to create a recipe. Oh yeah, we also have to move a room. Yeah, we'll sort that another day. Could have him negotiate. Have her negotiate? Let's figure out what we want to do here first. I mean, granted, this is not going to be a recipe we're ever going to keep. We need a yellow, we need a green, a yellow, and a red. So yeah, never mind. Whoever makes this recipe, this is a throwaway recipe. This is a one-off, quick test. We're not going to be doing this long-term. We're probably going to delete the recipe afterwards. We just need to build any recipe to get this going. Hydrate, you got it, Bearded Whiskey. How you doing today? How have you been? No monks are available for creation. Aha! Now there is a new recipe. We will make a throwaway blonde ale. This is a good taste, bad color, horribly alcoholic drink with, we don't really care about how much foam. Gotcha. Right. So taste has to be good. But we have to get alcohol. Either there's no alcohol or there's too much alcohol. I mean, come on, if we're gonna make it, it should be too much, right? Still drinking tea? Nice, yes, I'm still drinking tea. I swapped from our sparkling tea from our multiplayer stream earlier today to normal tea now. So the normal tea. So I think we go for, we need high alcohol content. So strong yeast. So 3 units of strong yeast, that puts us into the red. We're now green, and now we just need to get a bunch of color. Which is brown malt, which is gonna hit us on flavor. So we'll use coffee instead. Ooh, too much flavor. So it gets us with enough alcohol if we drop the malt, drop the coffee down. We do 2 coffee and we bring down the yeast. Not good enough. Make a beer with a strong yellow color and call it the drink. No, that'd be crazy. I don't know if people want to drink that kind of swill. All right, so let's try this again. So the tough part is the flavor needs to be on the low end. Strong yeast is definitely the best call. I think color. No malt's not going to get us there. Amber's better. Now we're just in all fours. So I'll have you know it doesn't exist. It really depends on taste of quality. I mean, if we brew it, it'll probably end up being so. Maybe we can't do it like this with the blonde. So maybe we just have to go no alcohol. I don't know how we're gonna do that with the color though. Color's gonna push. No, it isn't. Brown malt's too much. Drop the amber, drop the brown. Okay. Only brown malt. No. Still too much flavor. Alright. We try again with not a blonde ale. We need something with a different range. Different range to play with. What about a farmhouse? Yeah? It'd be a little easier for us to sort out. Yeah, because then we can get flavor all within here, we can color here, and we can alcohol up here. It's easy, okay. So now we go for the strong yeast. And then we just need to get color into the yellow, which it already is actually, so we just need flavor and no color. So another strong yeast. And then, what, eucalyptus? We now have a green taste, a yellow color, and a red alcohol. It's actually a green foam. Well, alright then. Your buddy's gonna start a one-shot campaign. You don't know who to play. Oh my goodness! What kind of setting is it gonna be, Bearded Whiskey? What's it gonna be? It's gonna be a party house ale for sure. I'll have you do this. It's the party house ale. Farmhouse ale? No, try again. This is the party house ale. Perfect. We'll get this underway. We'll brew up 400 liters. We'll do one in the test kitchen and then one in the main vat. And with that, we'll have everything we need to be able to start making saisons, which is a very rare beer. At least that I don't run into those beers often around here. Oh, nice. You have no idea. All these shares, it's high fantasy. Anything is completely custom. Woof. Completely custom homebrew. My goodness. Well, if it's high fantasy, that means, like, you know, high fantasy is usually, at least the way we broke it. It said strength for a while. Whoops. Whenever I see high fantasy, I always think high fantasy equals the modern, like, everyday humans can cast level 0 magic. Or at least a good portion of them can. Like, people don't carry flint and tinder, they just cast spark. Right? It's high fantasy, or like everyone has a magic stone that just, like, they put it in the fire, it heats up until it lights things, puts things alight. Magic is inundated everywhere. Oh yeah, this is ale orders only. Yeah. I was like, wait, am I in trouble? Did we break this? No, we're fine. We still have to make some Hefeweizen, which we have not done yet, with 5 alcohol strength. We'll look into that. We don't have a Hefeweizen with 5 strength, right? We only have 1 Hefe. We have 2 Hefes. 1 with 5 strength. We just have to make the hefty ale. Or are we currently working on a hefty ale right now? Amberfall. Yeah, we're working on a hefty ale right now. All right, perfect. And he needs 300 liters. So once we're done with this, which I'm sure the hefty ale is being made in here, doesn't tell you how much or which brewery it's in, but we'll get there. See. You have many characters pre-made, so you don't know which one to pick. Which are your top 3 that you're struggling between? Speed up time a smidgen. Managed to negotiate a special pricing. We should probably take the gruit. We don't have any gruit in pantry, and we use it in so many recipes. It's crazy. It's nearly half off. Do we also want the honey, though? Yeah, we do. We use it in a lot of recipes as well. We'll go do that. It's a fine price. All right. We got the coffee house ale here. These guys for betrothal need a farmhouse ale. Between 2 and 3 darkness. That's this one. Send that over. we'll sell it here. We can sell it for a smidgen more, even if we put it on discount. Alright. Effendorf, there you go. Oh my goodness, come on, man. George, stop sleeping on the job, man. Alright, new beer. The Hefty Ale, a 52. Very nice. Not our best, but darn near our best. It's an astonishing, with the plus 10. Okay, now it's probably one of our best. 62. Dang. Alright. This Hefty Ale is for him, so we need to go and make some more. But yeah, we might as well sell it. Not like we're gonna save it for something else. Go ahead and we'll sell the Hefeweizen. And we'll go over here and we'll do exactly that. So let's go get the heifer. Hefty Ale. Daniel, you're on it. Because that's the best it's the best the Hefeweizen can get. Like our Hefty Ale maxes at 42. Okay, that's why it was 52, not 62. Ah, okay. Anyway. Make a full batch, and we'll get that turned into the mayor, and then we can get the ability to sell to Wiesenheim. Should be good. Well, based on bits of conversation, you think your party will have a warlock and 2 mages. Oh my goodness, jeez, it's very magic heavy in that party. So you have a Tabaxi rogue, a Saradin, the masked swordsman fighter, a Samaramander? My goodness, what the Samaramander? I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Fighter Samurai, and the Huntress Barbarian. I mean, I don't know about you, Bearded Whiskey. It comes down to your playstyle and how you like to do things. But if it was me, playing as a barbarian, when you're in a party with a bunch of charismatic and intelligent individuals, and playing either a low charisma or a low intelligence, or maybe both, character would be just really, really fun. I think, because it causes like they're filling that niche, you fill the, break things with skull niche, but have like a good wisdom. It doesn't have to be amazingly high, but like a good wisdom. So every now and then, this like crazy barbarian that runs around shouting and screaming and breaking things and not reading books because books are for weaklings, suddenly says like a thing of wisdom, like like there's a calm in the storm of chaos, and which is like, I ran into an experience like this before. I think we should do it this way instead. And they're like, that makes a lot of sense. Is he possessed? Why does that make so much sense? Okay, we need to make some more Hefeweizen. Although I should have held on to that because this only needed 80 liters. Could have gotten that one done. The fool who carries books is a fool who reads lots of words. Yeah, exactly right. The fool who reads lots of books is it's like silly robe man use books cause his head too big. Gonna fall over. Need to work on your scrawny ankles. Yeah, this thing's about to go. This dirty blonde. We need to go and sell this bad boy off. No balance. Go ahead and we'll sell this off too. We'll sell it here. We want to kind of spread our sales out on where we're sending them to. We don't want to end up getting in trouble by having someone's demand go all the way down to 0 here. But yeah, no, I like that kind of split, So the party can cover each other, but you also get fun interactions. Like the game I'm running right now, one of the players is like super charismatic. The other one is very intellectual. And so whenever they're like, all right, it's time to go and meet with the governor of the region, right? We need to go to the governor of this territory to go and talk to them about what's going on. And the intelligent person's just like, God, it sounds really boring. I'm going to sit in the corner in the room outside and read my book. If you need me, just come grab me. And they're just like, nope, not getting involved, not interested, bye. Try and barter. Man, your bartering skills is nuts, buddy. That. But you don't know who to play. What kind of person do you want to be? That's a great question. It's a tough one. It's a tough one too. Usually, whenever I'm a player, I tend to be a fill. So whenever I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons or any D20-esque game, I kind of fill in whatever role is necessary. If they need a support, or if the need a divine caster, or a hunter, like a rogue, someone to do some sneaky stuff, tend to fill in. Playing for stats? Fool. Be a third mage? Best stats is all the stats. Alright, these guys are not who we want. New ingredients on sale. Is malt's only 7% off? What? How does that even work? It works because only in bulk does it actually matter to buy this. Same with you too. It's $2 each, and it's $2 normally. Oh no, okay, it says how much it is. Okay, so it shows how much it normally is during the season. I see. But still, if I grab this, it's not 1, right? No, it's 4. Okay. We've got plenty of stuff in our storage right now. We're not going to do anything there. You're tempted to play a dwarf? Call everyone pointy ears? I mean, I'm a huge fan of playing dwarves. I honestly think they're one of the better options. Party house ale. Nice. Working on a hefty ale. That bad boy done. And I guess we'll just have someone else go and test the Hefeweizen, yeah? Go ahead and brew it. I mean, might as well. Get him in the test kitchen, get it done. Speed up time a bit. We've negotiated. Ooh. Cheaper malt. Problem is we don't have the space for it. No, we can get 118 in here. Never mind. Barely enough. We should also brew another dirty blonde, because we sold all the ones that we had. We're gonna need a little more. Alright, let's go finish his quest. Get that done. There we go. Should play as a Warhammer dwarf. Carry a grudge book. Walk around shouting, it's going, yeah, it's like someone cuts in front of you in line, and you just like grumble to yourself, pulling out your rucksack. He's gonna get cut in line, you see. Alright, I see how it is. It's going in the book now. Like the guy standing in front of you, like, what the hell's wrong with this dwarf? You get like scrawling in the book, and you're like halfway through scrolling, you're like, sir, what's your name? It's like, Kevin? Kevin, tall, blonde hair, scrawny, lives in this town. Punishment to be determined. I'm sorry, what? What are you talking about? What are you dictating? You think you know what you're doing now? Alright, what you doing, Bearded Wissy? What's the choice? Hefty ale, 50%. Dirty blonde, version 13, actually 23. Dang, we made a lot of dirty blondes. Makes sense. It's our go-to blonde ale. We'll have to make a better one at some point when we can get higher quality ingredients to play with, and or just have our fermentines get better at their job. All right, it's been dropped off. We got paid the rest, and we've received the trade license to Weisenheim, who only want amber ales and nothing else ever. A scrappy city where the ale is as cloudy as the mayor's promises. Oh, jeez. And the locals proudly debate which tavern serves the least terrible brew. Population, slightly tipsy. Oh, okay. So they are poor, large population. These guys are average, medium population. Poor, medium. Poor, small. And poor, tiny. Alright, we'll finish making our Hefeweizen here. Actually, really quick. Okay, so we still want to sell here to get the last thing. Here we've been stopped until we finish the Brother Malthus's quest. That's complete. That's complete, and this just got started. I feel like we have an amber lying around, right? Oh, we have the true Hefe. We have the old Abbey here, which is a old ale. The amber falls, so we could grab this guy, send him out. It's new. Oh. Game paused. Oops. Oh, achievement unlocked. Frugal fermenter. Brew an ale using only one ingredient from the what? From the pantry. 1.6% of players has this achievement. Yeah, and I'm not surprised only 1.6% of players had this achievement. It's like complete random chance. We just happened to have one left in there when we were brewing something. It wasn't intentional. All right. Congratulations, your maltiness. Your majestic ales clearly deserve the right to be sold in the settlements of Weisenheim. We will be looking for you to help alleviate the lives of our hardworking citizens. Nice. Perfect. How do we do? Why can I not click? Oh, because it's already on its way out of here. Like, why can't I click on that? All right, brew recipe. So we're brewing up the first bit here, and we'll brew up the rest. When you play Warhammer with your buddies in your Discord, you actually had a channel just for you to put grudges into the channel, so they knew you had an issue with them, and the war was continuing on. That's amazing. You're gonna do a grudge book dwarf. That sounds awesome. I like the roleplay potential on that. 52, very nice. All right, keeping the hefty ale up. We like it. Seasoned in astonishing, very nice. We'll sell that here, and the remaining 20 liters can go there. All right, we need to make this awful beer. We need to make the party house. We're gonna have a party house ale here. We'll have good old George do it, as he is the best at the brew. So get him on it. Is a dwarf a fighter or a barbarian? That is a very good question, Bearded Whiskey. It's a very good question. For him to have a grudge book, he's at least literate, right? So he can at least write. So I guess the main thing is your grudge dwarf someone who has his does he lose focus on his goals when grudges come up, when like he sees the person he has a grudge with, or does he scheme in the background, thinking about it and planning around how best to give revenge? Because if he's scheming and thinking about it, it's much more of a fighter move, because you're like planning your next move, you're seeing how they're maneuvering in the world, how they dodge, how they weave, right? Being a skilled fighter requires being able to read your opponent. Being a barbarian is you just overwhelm them. Hit them hard, hit them fast, make it so they don't even have a chance to figure out what just hit them. Schemies for pointy-eared drunk. Okay, yeah, there you go. There you go, barbarian it is then. All right, so the blonde ale, we actually just made some and stashed it. We can go ahead and send the dirty blonde out. Still have 230 liters left, so I'm actually just gonna hold on to the rest. I see no reason at all for us to go ahead and do anything with that. Do we want to go and get some more cheap stuff? We need more space in the pantry first. I can't believe it. We have 2 of these pantries. We can only hold 900 things. Would like to be able to hold more. I wonder when we can get a bigger vats. We also need to do research. I keep forgetting we're at 400 research. That's cap. We can't go any higher than that. That is the absolute cap that we can do. Lots of construction of additional rooms is not actually important right now. We can go ahead and get grapes and the press. Ingredient preparation post. Ingredient preparation post. Looks like it's just like a bigger version of the first. When I can tell. So let's go ahead and get fruits in an ale. Allows you to use fruit in recipes and purchase the fruit press to brew them. Go ahead and we'll buy that. And we'll get to ingredient preparation. If it's the first tier discovered of this research... Oh, I see. They literally... They didn't actually make a new thing explaining the difference between them. They just... Okay, interesting. This research allows the preparation of ingredients to enhance the brewing process, otherwise allows one additional tier of preparation. It feels like they could have just made a new tooltip. It didn't have to be copy-pasted, but yeah, to each their own. It's actually have... No, that's right. We can have him do it. I was going to have Daniel do it, but no, we're good. All right. Finishing up this. Are there any other big brews we need to do right now? The good old smelly old ale. Let's just make another True Heffa. Let's go ahead and store the True Heffa. Get in with the other one. But this one's shelf life is already past 50%. Over here, we just need to send them ambers. Here we'll send the Heffa. The Heffendorf. And then over here, they only want Saisons and Farmhouse Ale. We haven't finished the Saison event, so that's not a big focus for us to do. Okay, so we want to send... So we need ambers and Heffas. Those are the things we care about. So we need to make an amber. We have an amber fall. Yeah, you guys only want ambers currently. We'll sell the whole lot. We'll make another amber fall. And store. Luckily, we got plenty of florins to keep on going. Speed up time. Get our brewing on. Oh my goodness, we're making hand over fist cash here. It's good. Doing very well. Our florins are in the green. All right, new quest. Farmhouse Ale. 16 plus quality. %. Okay. We should have a farmhouse lying around here somewhere, right? Oh, we got a sassy pepper, old amber. No, we don't. We have to make one. We don't have one lying around. I thought we did. All right, we're going to need a... I'm trying to remember right. It's not the... Coffee house is up to a 51. Our prediction is 33 and 32. Oh yeah, it's much better than the barn. All right, coffee house it is. A coffee house ale. Brew it and sell it. How did it do? A party house ale. How'd it go? 34, not that great. To be expected though. It's unripe. Oh, oof. Divine Inspiration's grand and all, but it's not great. We'll sell it over here because I still need a rep on this side. Sell at a discount. Let's see here. The Hefty Ale. Let's go ahead and have you do a test in the brew kitchen here. Good old test brewery. We completely used up our old Abbey Ale. Luckily, we still have some sassy pepper. Not out yet. Delivered. Got new fermentines to choose from. He's decent. Another farmhouse ale. Okay. I have to actually brew quite a bit. Okay. I've gotten a little greedy there. Okay, we've gone through most of this. So yeah, we're just gonna grab all the root we can. It's used in essentially all of our recipes. We don't need this yeast. It's only used in, I think, 2 recipes that we have. So it's kind of a waste if we ended up doing that. It'd sit around for a while. All right, done. We need more amberfall. This true heifer, actually, we'll hold on to this one. Let's get rid of the other true heifer. Go ahead and... You're the only person that drinks Hefeweizens. Okay. We'll put it on discount. Oh, we got another competition coming up. A light ale. Alsdorf. Do we have... Yeah, we do have a light breeze lying around. Perfect. Done. It's coffee house here. Fulfill the order. Again, that one's blocked, so we'll go here because we want to get more rep. Keep that rolling. Okay, so both of those are up and out. Let's hear. All right, we are on to the competition for a Hefeweizen. All right. Details for the enrollment. We have 45 days. Specials is summer ales. Ales with strength. The lowest value of their green range get a bonus. Okay. We need a light Hefeweizen. Low alcohol. With a fountain of froth eternal. Which gives us a bonus of, what is this? Drunkenness. Drunkenness preserver. Furniture will prevent the drunkenness of any fermentines in the same room, preventing them from reducing over time. Good. That's expensive to get into the competition. Almost half our cash, but we'll do it. Our own Hefeweizen. Let's take a look at this. Because we have 2 Hefeweizens already. So this Hefty Ale's alcohol is technically too much on the Hefty. But the Hefty isn't our main ale. Our main ale is the True Hefe. And the True Hefe is actually a 1. Or just barely over the 3 here. 1 color, but 3 in strength. So the True Hefe is actually exactly what we need. Now the thing is, we've got a guy that wants us to be bold and have someone new brew it. So we're going to see if someone hasn't brewed the True Hefe yet. See if we can go from there. What this also means is actually we should just brew another True Hefe from someone who has already. Yes, she hasn't yet. So I'll have you brew another one and store it, because then we can sell a bunch of True Hefes. Actually, we can go crazy with this. If we can win... Oh, not the Hefty. I need a True Hefe. If we can win the competition, then all of our True Hefes are going to sell at like a 40% market increase. So we can just flood the market with a ridiculous amount of award-winning Hefeweizen, which would be pretty awesome. All right, what do we have here? The Hefty Ale, 42. Tantalizing. Any flavor requirement is automatically fulfilled with the ale no matter the flavor value. And an Ester Bomb. So you plus 10 on delivery. I mean, that's really good, but I want someone new doing it. So we're gonna chuck it in the cellar. True Hefe, it's all you. I need you to brew this, and I need this to be perfect. All right. See if she can do it. Come on, Elisaria. I believe. Oh, she's drunk. That's not good. We're just gonna watch her here. Come on. She's been drinking too much. Don't drink too much. Come on now. Back to work, please. All right, she's doing well. Drunkenness is up at 6. Now it's down to 5. Okay, good. She's back in control. If she can brew this, and it ends up being a high quality one, we'll probably just absolutely crush the competition. All right, she'll have it tomorrow. Hold off a little longer to see. I wonder if comfort goes up to 100. Another, what, 7% up? We get another +1. It's really funny. The animation here of them doing this, like when it goes really fast, it looks more to me like they're turning a wheel than like one hand in, other hand in. When it goes really fast, it looks like they're just kind of like spinning the wheel. Oh, she's drinking. Ooh, geez. Okay, so the sassy pepper is pretty much done here. So that means we need another sassy. Sassy pepper ale. Store that. We need to be drinking it. 6 days left on the light breeze as well. We don't have to discount here. That's fine. Send it out. Set up another light breeze. Our first recipe and our best recipe. For light ales, at least. I'm hoping we'll be able to make a new one soon. A stiff breeze. Stiff breeze ale. Alright, deliveries are done. Well, we got 20 days left, miss. We gotta hurry up on this. Oh, right as I sold that ale, too. It's okay. I already have a set making more light breeze, so it's okay. I didn't want to go for it. Come on. We got this. Alright. How we do? A true heifer. A 38. And not the best it could have been, but not horrible. Historiska. Okay, well. If we look at that. Yeah, I can get up to 51. That would be classified as a failure. In the cellar. Has anyone else not done this yet? Not the hefty. No, yeah. No, not the hefty. True. Yeah. Actually, Ursula might not have done it yet. Ursula, have you brewed this yet? Maybe even Marcus hasn't. Neither of them have. We're just gonna try Marcus really quick. Marcus, you give it a shot. Come on, buddy. This is our last shot in the dark here. Right, we're gonna chuck all that other stuff into the cellar. Okay, our cellar is essentially full. All right, sassy pepper, we can drink that. Make everyone happy. Daniel, you can go ahead and negotiate. Competition's in 15 days. We need a light heifer. We can do that. Do I have any small barrels? Here we go. We need 60. And we'll sell the remaining 40. Also gives us a free barrel. It's good. All right, Marcus, let's go. Come on now. I believe. I need a 51. Ideally, you get an even better one, and we end up getting a 61 with the divine, not divine inspiration, the law or whatever it is. We also actually need to go ahead and just brew a full batch of the party ale here, so we can finish off this quest. They'll still sell. It's just not great. Okay, we're running real tight on days here, buddy. Real tight on days. We'll go ahead and unlock this as we can. Get a research for it. Ursula, you can get back on it. Get you on that. Back on research. Light ale. Nope. Okay. All right, Marcus, come on. Let's see what you got. Give me something good. 6 days left. 5 days left. All right. Fingers crossed. How we do? The true heifer. 51. Now we're talking. Excellent. Thirst quenching. Doubled weekly sales in summer, which is grand for that, but not necessarily for the fact that we're going to be setting this to, oh my god, so competition's in 4 days, deliveries in 3! Oh my god. Alright, just in time! Get it out the door! Brewed right before we were in trouble there. That could have been really bad. Brewers Rebellion. Let's do a Brewers Rebellion run here. Let's see. Marcus, let's find out if you're any good at brewing the Brewers Rebellion. Just 100 liters. We'll end up sending it over to the bandit anyway, unless it ends up being really good. But we're going to start doing some big sales after the competition hits. So, once we get the competition results, it'll be time. Alright, delivered. One more day. Alright, competition results. Here we go. Hefeweizen. Very flavorful with a dry finish. This wheat beer typically comes with notes of cloves and bananas. Pale and hazy. This one is best drunk fresh, while it retains the flavor profile intact. Begin. A fine ale, 85. The ale aligns fairly with competition style, 70. Multiple hops being used to make a wonderful aroma. It really appreciates the creativity and choice of ingredients. Oh my goodness, 8. 7. Miss. Goodness. Our hearts rejoice. 23. It's pretty good. I don't know if that's going to win it to us, though. You might get, like, second place. Oof. Oh, oof. 4th. We didn't even get a single trophy. Okay. We did have one person align with what we were doing. One new person. We got some extra news from him. So maybe we now know what his preferences are. We can do better. Man, we need to start selling our beer. We've got 500 florins left floating around. Well, I mean, we were holding on to all this for once the competition was over, but hefty ale. I'm gonna wait. What's going on with my mouse here? Keeps cutting. Well, battery might be dying. It's okay. If that's the case, it can do a quick swap. Sell here. Yeah, this is the only person that takes Hefeweizen, so that's fine. True. Another true. And another true. Alright, completely flooded. Market is good to go. Alright, how we do? Brewers Rebellion. 51, nice. Whoa! Unripe, chromatic delight, which is good for the bandits. Cutthroat's favorite. Banners will never steal this ale. And has double the impact on their standing when bribed. Wow, this is the one that's originally designed for them to like us. An astonishing higher quality. Okay. We're storing that in the cellar, but like that's ridiculous. It's really good. Alright, the Amberfall Ale, yep, we're gonna sell here. We're gonna make it cheaper so we can get more reputation here. Light Breeze, Sassy, Blonde, Amberfall. Amberfall goes out. Dirty Blonde, Light Breeze, and the Sassy Pepper is all we have left. Okay. Saison unlocked. You've received minus 30% litter accumulation for the next rate for the next 60 days. 2 fame and litter accumulation rate in general has gone down. Oh, just permanent. Cool. Style details. This is a 10 to 20 default style. One man's drink is another man's provision. This farmhouse ale, what? Has many variations, but is always spicy, bubbly, and hoppy. Low in spirits and light to keep the farmers working. So it's a flavorful, not too alcoholic drink. If everyone teams drink this during the spring and summer, 50% boost to satisfaction bonus. For each week the barrel spent in the barrel, suffers a -2 penalty. Woof. Yeah, we'll probably just stick to the herbals that we're currently using, honestly. We can now make a saison. High demand, party house ale. We can start moving on their reputation again, so sell that there, send it over. Right, and then we will select ale, rebellions, pretty much all of it. We'll sell the last bit here. Now let's go ahead and brew ourselves yet another amber. We can go ahead and brew it. We have to take out a loan. Yes. I'll take out a loan for us to brew this. And then we'll make Daniel do a test run. Be good to know if he's got the skills. We can make an old ale. I feel like I sold our old ale. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright. We continue on. Things are going well. Except for the whole coffers problem. We don't have a lot of money, but it's okay. We're dropping off a ridiculous shipment. It's fine. Oh, our peculiar pints. Brew a beer with at least 5 special traits. What? Oh my god. It's chromatic delight. It's sensible. It's infected. It's sour and it's unripe. Wow. It's infected, which lowers the quality by 20. It's sour, half shelf life, plus 5 flavor, and a random impact on sales. And it's unripe. Wow. Okay, that did not come out right. We're gonna be losing money on this. Well, so be it. People don't want it. We're gonna lose money on this. Where's Rebellion? Only a 30. Not the best. Also unripe. Wow. Yikes. Okay. In that case, let's make some Amberfall. So we're just gonna do a full round of Amberfall here. We get that all sold, so we can go ahead and get more movement. Hooray! Things have changed. So we're gonna go ahead and just make a whole bunch of Amberfall here. We'll go and sell it. See if we can get more reputation with that town. Dirty Blonde's giving out. A whole bunch longer. Yeah, so we've already gotten this down to just high demand. We want to make sure we get the appeal. We're only gonna make $1 per per 10 liters on these, though. Not move. Yeah, I can't sell it for any less. We'll lose money. Selling it, it's just barely above price. Gotta make some cash here. There we go. Money sorted. Ooh, Brother Malthus has a task for you. Another simple town, yet bustling at the seams. I can tell they love their ale in abundance and aren't quick to change their preferences. Investing in new equipment to find a new style for them would definitely pay off. A fruit ale would be a good start. We need a fruit press and a brewery. We need to create at least 5 different types. Wait, what? Create a recipe with at least 5 different types out of style ingredients. Jeez, we're gonna be throwing the whole kitchen sink in here. And 2 virtues in the green range. 500 liters of the recipe at level. Wow, quality 30 or better. Holy moly. I need the fruit press in the brewery here. just like the cabinet is a +3. Bummer. Alright. Amber Paul Ale, how'd she do? She did really well. Tantalizing, chromatic delight. Wow, alright. Go ahead and sell it. The test kitchen is losing a lot of these bonuses, sadly. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Can I still put the mugs? Nice. Okay, this is actually a bonus. This is +1, so this counters it. So we're back up to where we were before. Nice. That +3. This contraction exerts magnificent force, pressing ingredients that are vital for brewing ales containing fruit. Please remove any pips, seeds, or limbs beforehand. Ooh. All right. New recipe. We got a saison now that we can make. What does he specifically want? Any recipe with... So he wants any fancy schmancy recipe with a bunch of options in it. Let's take a look at the saison regardless, because we are going to need to do this. Okay, grapes give color and taste and a little alcohol and a little foam. So that would be the 5 things that are atypical in here. There's 5 different types of out-of-style ingredients, 2 virtues in the grain. I mean, that's technically right. No. There's not a lot of them that actually add alcohol, huh? I already have one strong yeast in here. Alright, let's try this again. So from start point, it's not that bad. If we can just plus everything by 2. And now we just need color. With coffee, it's complete. But we only have 2 atypical ingredients. So if we add brew it, if you lift this for flavor, but that hurts our foams, it's no good. Standard yeast also hurts foam. What helps foam? Amber malt. If we did amber malt, standard yeast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So not only is this an all green saison, it is also within his specs. Except for the fact he wants specifically 2 virtues in that range and nothing else. Ah. Never mind. He only wants 2 virtues in the green. Nothing else in there. I mean, in that case, we just put in what he needs. We just need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. 2 in green, 1 in red, 1 in yellow. Okay. Minus 3.8 days of production. That's crazy. We need a saison. So this is just a kitchen sink. All you can say, son. All you can say, son. So everything's in here. All you can say. What's in there? Everything I could list. So this is unfortunately not going to be an amazing beer, but it's going to get us by on what we need to get done. Got a ridiculous amount of ingredients. All right, we'll research it. Mad Monk Mixologist. Create a recipe with at least 5 ingredients not in style. Here we go. Which actually means, because of that achievement here, which is 6.5% of players has this achievement, it actually means that 6.5% of players have gotten this far in the game, because it's a requirement to go and get fruit ales unlocked. So it's a good judge to see how many people have gotten this far. Now, what I don't know is if this this achievement was added in the 1.0 release or not. Oh my goodness, 3,112! So many florins. Right, so once this is done, we just need to brew up a storm. Man, he's already getting pretty grumpy with us again. Goodness. Let's go see if we can negotiate some stuff. We've got some space again. Get on, George. Oh, he walks outside, trips on the stairs, and just sleeps for a minute. Alright, all you can say, son, max is at 36. Oof, okay, that's gonna be a tough one. All you can say, son, is got a pretty high max, but you got some pretty good special trade options here. To the test kitchen! Alright, all you can say, son, we're gonna go ahead and send Daniel at this one. See what you get done here, buddy. Only cost you 130 bucks. I'm actually kind of surprised it's only 130 with the 300 there. Or the 100 liters. What do we have here? Pepper at about half price. Wow. Not about. Exactly. Half price pepper. Actually, is it always half? And I just didn't notice that earlier? Quite possible. We can't fit all of this in here, though. Cut the eucalyptus into strong. Well, we use strong yeast and pepper more than we use the eucalyptus. Yeah, I don't have enough storage space, that's what I thought. We'll just take the pepper. That's fine. We've got a new quest. For an amber ale for a betrothal party. Oh my goodness. Our dirty blonde is done. We need a new dirty blonde. We need to go and clear out our recipes here soon. I'm just gonna sell for market price, that's fine. Everything's on sale. Standard yeast. I will buy all of it. Grapes would be nice too, but what are the grape prices? Oh, they're very cheap. In winter, more expensive, but a lot cheaper than I expected, to be honest. All right, Daniel, where are we at, buddy? All right, so I'm gonna go to bed before he finishes. Dirty blonde. Sugar accumulation still down. An amber ale for a holiday. Ah, no good. So it goes. Light breeze ale's only got 24 more days on it. All right, well, we got plenty of storage space for everything and plenty of cash to play around. So let's go look at our archives real quick here. See if there's anything we want to drop. For specials. All right, so let's see here. Amber ale. We have 3 amber ales. And the Brewer's Rebellion is actually a little out of flavor. Ooh, those brews aren't that great. At 25 on the low end. Amberfall has... Okay, George does a 40 on it, which is pretty crazy. Without any bonuses. So I think we'll stick to the Amberfall. It's got the Chromatic Delight on here. Which has a chance for full-bodied or spiced. Those aren't really going to be that useful because we're usually just going to use it to sell. And then the Zaldorian Amber Ale. We haven't had everyone try making it yet. Let's see. It takes 10 days. So 10, 19, 33. 140. 10, 19, 33. Man, this one is more expensive to make. Lasts a little longer on the shelf, though. But it is tougher to make this one. Cost-wise. Yeah. Four buccarinas more. I guess that makes sense. It's literally the exact same recipe with honey. Amberfall is just with honey. It's the Zaldorian Amber Ale. With honey. Just putting it a little deeper in the happiness zone. Which, realistically, you know, the nice thing about that is it is increasing the max here. I'm not exactly sure why. Ill quality +1. It's a +4 difference. It's more expensive for no real reason. Okay. The Amberfall is also the one that we've gotten a ridiculous success on with that 40. So the Brewers Rebellion, we're going to let this go. It's too expensive. It requires a lot of stuff. It's good, but it's not that good. We had it predominantly for a quest. So we'll drop that one off the books. Ideally, we don't have more than 2 for each style. Or just 1, because the Dirty Blonde is perfect. We'll just have to make a new one soon. Farmhouse with the party house. We'll hold on to this one for a minute because we were just doing that. I can't remember. I think we're all done though. The Hefeweizen. The Hefty Ale is not a great ale. 33 to 48 per, so it's more expensive, and it's not as well virtued. And it's got the same trait choice options. The Hefty Ale is done. Get rid of it. We don't need it. Okay, herbal ales next. Oh my god, so we have too many of these. So we're predominantly doing Amber Waves, Herb Garden, and Sassy Pepper. The Wheat Field just doesn't really get made much. Let's see. Oh, we've only had one person ever brew this too. Must have been for a quest. So our best potential is the Sassy Pepper Ale, which has Chromatic Delight, Spiced. Oh, that's right, because we aimed for it to be more spiced. Spiced and full-bodied. American Vintage. Where's got a 41? Actually, some pretty good ones here. So Sassy Pepper has a chance for it to be cheaper, depending on the season. But worst case is the same. Amber Waves is very cheap in comparison. Decent rolls that we've done. The Wheat Field, I think we're just dropping this thing. It's because we had to make one of these with a wheat malt in it for the quest. The recipe's fine. Profit is a little lower than anything else. It takes 12 days to brew, which is on par with everyone else, actually. Never mind. The traits aren't that impressive. We're gonna drop this one. Okay. 3 left. Light ale, we only have 1, so don't worry about 2 left. Old ale. All right, we've got the. That's right, because we made the smelly old ale. Because we needed to get some yellows for a quest. This is just for a quest. We're not going to keep this for anything else. So smelly old ale can go. I'm holding on to that. The grumpy old ale versus The Old Abbey Ale. Now, there's a higher potential on the Grumpy Old Ale. Not quite. 8 days, 112, and then 15 to 28. So it is cheaper by 1 by 2, like 1 on the low end and by 2 on the upper end. The rest is the same. There's a higher chance for something better too. Vintage and chromatic light versus double vintage, which is better. Which is the ripe state, gains an additional +3. Not that useful because of the alcohol content. I think we dropped the Grumpy Old Ale. We're just going to stick to our Old Abbey Ale here. Last one is the Saison. We only have one, and all you can say, son, is it's not that great. We'll finish off. But at least this way we now have shorter lists, so we shouldn't be too bogged down and confused by what we can get here. Studying hard. So much so we need to go pick out some new options. Of course, we can go ahead and grab ourselves some more, like, decorations and like. But let's go and finish this stuff up here. Increase by 2 the maximum quality of a recipe during the development process. That sounds amazing. We just unlocked this area too, by the way. Temperature control. By controlling the match temperature, provide a +2 quality to any ale brewed. Oh, nice. Okay. And cattle cake. By selling the spent grain to farmers as cattle cake, you get refunded 5% of the malt costs at the end of the brew. Nice. We'll do temperature control. Actually, can we do both? Yeah, we can. Nuance of flavor. Nice. We'll probably get the cattle cake next, and we'll get the building permits last. That's good. Let's go finish up brewing this. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and get a Amberfall. We need it for this quest. We need it for this order. Come on, buddy. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Yeast Feast. Brew an ale with 3 different yeasts in it. Really? It's the first time I've done that? Crazy. Spiced. Adds satisfaction from routines drinking it. Ester Bomb. Yeah, nothing too special in any of these. Yeah, we want them to like us more, so go ahead and we'll send that over. Amber Ale we need to do, and we can do another competition for the Hefeweizen. But it means we need to go and make a new one. Real quick here, judges, we now know this guy, what he likes. He deals with more than 1 unit of hops. So he's a hoppy guy. Nice, 15 units of standard use for cropped from the brew and stored. Nice. Alright, so if we did a brand new Hefeweizen recipe, yeah? With a little extra hops. We need more alcohol in it. 2 units of strong yeast get us up. Grapes gives us a little bit. Need a little color. There's off by foam. I just need to bring down alcohol by a bit. A bit more than that. Strong yeast. This thing is completely see-through. I need more color. There we go. Okay. So this Hefeweizen is a coffee with some strong yeast and an extra thing of hops. So this should get them to be happy about all those things. Chance for full-bodied, spiced, and ester bomb. Pricing's not bad either. 7.1 days for us to go ahead and do this recipe. herbal ale. We can do that. We'll just siphon it off to the fermentine stockpile of ales. It's fine, it'll be easy. Alright, so this should improve the this should impress the judges quite well with this. The only tough part is, yeah, there's nothing else going to improve their quality of enjoyment to this. Okay. Who's the best for the job? Daniel? No, Marcus, you're just so smart. Intelligence, I think, has gotten a lot higher. So this Hefeweizen is one that has hoppy in it. We need a name. I'm gonna have to pour myself more tea. Oh no. I'll have to step away and grab it in a minute. A coffee Hefeweizen. It's a lot of wheat. Yeah, we have the extra wheat malt in here and some coffee and strong yeast, as well as extra hops. So this is just it's an incredibly flavor intensive Hefe. Look at this. This is 7. Some of the highest we've had. Let's be a coffee Weizen. Perfect. It'll be one word and we'll capitalize the W. This should still be one word to attest to a Hefeweizen, or the Kaffeeweizen. Perfect. The fruit ale is trending in all markets. Well, we haven't unlocked fruit ales yet, so... Wait, we brewed the thing. What did we brew for this again? I already forgot, and I feel like we might have destroyed the recipe. It was the Saison, that's what it was. Because it's 2 things in green and 5 unnecessary ingredients. So what we need to do is make a big batch of the all-you-can-Saison. 14 days to brew. Good gods. Alright. We'll have you do that, and then we'll go into the test kitchen. George, do it. You do it in 3 days. Might as well learn how to make it. We need to make another 400 liters anyway, so there's no way around it. We might as well get them on it. Amber and herbal. We don't have an herbal on. Oh, yeah, we do. Herbal done. Light breeze. And an amber fall. These quests are done. All the rest. Brew. Get another amber fall here. We're in store. There's another quest. More amber for a wedding. Okay. 20%. Perfect. Alright, we'll have to go and start getting some brewing, get our cellar nice and full again. For now, we'll focus on these. See if we can, by any chance, make something better. I really hope so. Candidates. He's pretty good. Not amazing, though. Things on sale. Wow, look at all these things on sale. We got a bunch of seasonal stuff and just regular old stand-up sales. Yeah, those are usually 1 at this time. So it'll be good to stock up on all the pale we can. We shall do so. 50% off on these pale malts. Thorns. The Hefeweizen. This Kaffeeweizen might be a good one to go for. See how it goes. Actually, specifically why we brewed it. What am I talking about? Not the smartest guy, but he's very intuitive. Come on, buddy. Slow down time a little bit here. Yeah, so we just need to get this done. Finish the Kaffeeweizen, which gets up to a 55, which is pretty good. Ester full-bodied spiced. Right? Hopefully, George can make this, like, top tier. The best of the best. Whoop, there we go. Alright, I had a little bit of tea left. It's just slightly out of reach, so I had to go run and grab it. Alright, so let's see here. We'll get this done. Look at that, we've actually... Are we at half? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like there's 7 more to go. We're at 5. We're almost at half of the places to sell. Crazy. Come on, buddy. You're almost done. It's like 10 days to brew. It's ridiculous. It takes quite some time. Meanwhile... The coffee house is like super cheap during the summer. Look at that. Let's go ahead and let's brew ourselves a new Dirty Blonde, because I think the Dirty Blonde's about to go bad. The Dirty Blonde's fine. Okay. We need another light breeze. That's what we need to make. My bad. Wrong one. We'll get the light breeze next. Whoop. How'd we do? Come on, all you can say, son. 36. It's not that great, but you know that's fine. Spiced ester bombs. Holy moly, jeez, look at all those. Fruit ales are in right now. We can just sell this here. Yeah, it's just quantity needs to be brewed. That's all that matters. Now at the 200. So once we're done here, we'll be good to go. All right, we now need to make ourselves our brand new Kaffeeweizen because the competition's in 22 days. We gotta go. George, it's all you. Brew it up. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, buddy. We need a top tier brew here. What we do? All you can say, son. Actually, before we do that, this quest is done. You received plus 10 to 30 free fruits ingredients added to storage. Every week for 30 days. Okay. Some fame and light degradation rate. Okay. Look at this. Let's see here. Beard made with the addition of fruit, flavor, mouthfeel, and even the appearance of these beers rely heavily on the fruit used. Usually quite fresh, light-bodied. Mandatory pale ale, ester, sugar. Cherries. Berries. Berries add the fruity. Oh, these... Wait, so that means the bare minimum has a 25% chance of the fruity trait. I wonder what that does. Receives plus 15% on sales and suffers minus 15 on fair price. So it sells more and not a lot of people want to actually buy it for a high price. It's got to be on the cheaper end. Nice. Discovered fruit ales. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll just sell this all here. Alright, we're brewing up our competition batch here. We're just barely going to get this done in time. Actually, last time was barely on time. This time we'll get it done with a little bit of wiggle room. I believe. Oh, in the meantime... More amber. 20%. Amber fall. 150. Wow, we're off by 10 liters. Alright. We'll have to make another one. You have to make another one. For fall. Full batch, please. Right, 16 days out. Come on, Coffee Weissen. Get this thing online. He's getting very grumpy with us already. I mean, maybe it isn't going down as fast as I was thinking, but it feels like it's going pretty quick. Alright, back to research. We're getting close on this. Let's go get that cow cake. So we get refunded 5% of the malt cost, which is quite nice. An old ale. Sure. We have to make it, though. I don't think we have any old ales lying around anymore. We need an old Abbey ale. Rune store. Alright. Survey says... How we do? Coffee Weissen. 55! Alright. Cutthroat's favorite. Bummer it's Cutthroat's favorite, but that's great. Oh yeah, we only have 5 days. We can't brew another batch. It's the only one we can do. Send it out. Get it gone. Coffee Weissen's on its way. And then this Amber Fall. Sell for the quest. So the rest here. Okay. The only other brews we care about trying to train people up on. This Coffee Weissen we need, not the Coffee Weissen, the all-you-can Saison needs to go. This thing is atrocious. Mostly because 2 of the things are not within the range they should be. We're gonna go dump that, and we need to make a new Saison recipe now. We'll let them finish this really quick, just so we can see if there's a better person for the job. Alright. Recipe time. Really quick, we're just going to do this just to see who's free. Everyone else is at like 5s. Let's get Ursula free real quick. Knock our researchers off of doing research. Just so we have more options. Yeah, we definitely want to do the fruit one too. But first things first, let's do a new Saison that we can keep. So when we have a request for a Saison, we can actually have one that's good lying around. Spiced is already really high. Full-bodied and ester bomb. Wow. Okay. Literally everything needs to go up. Sounds like we need to add malt. Berries. Pretty plus 10% on the fair price in spring and summer. But it's a 2.5.5? That's crazy good. Too good on flavor, sadly. Too good on flavor. Our flavor's already up pretty high compared to everything else. I don't want to do that to bring up alcohol content. It's gotta be another way to get the alcohol content up. Let's see. Strong yeast. That's actually a better... that's a better call, because that also helps with the foam. There we go. 7 flavor, 2 color, 6 alcohol, and 4 foam. It's all within. Because it was foam that was needed in the end. If we use the wheat malt... No. Yeah, we got a strong yeast and berry in here. This is our best call. Yeah, the berry's good. So berry, strong yeast, and then everything else. So just super yeasty with berries. Okay. We will have who's our best monk for the job here, and with everyone available, looks like +5 is the best we can get, and it just comes down to how long it takes to actually do everything. Although, wait, hold on a second. A plus chance of getting extra stuff on them. 13, so this is the best because of intuition. And Marcus is still eking this out both with time and with that. Alright, we'll have him do it. Saison berries. This is our saison berries. Do we want the dots in there or no? Saison berries? I think the dots are critical. I think we need the dots. Saison. Points over in a direction. Berries. Alright. We'll start working on the recipe for saison berries, and the competition is here any day now. Okay, upgrade Abbey is an option. That must mean we did a good job. Oh, we also have loans. I keep forgetting about that. We need to go deal with the loans, don't we? Okay. So I'm assuming that means we won. But we'll see for sure. Same text as before. This time, Heavenly the last drop, a 91. Ale aligns fairly with everything. That's a 70. He's happy with the hops. Happy with choice of creativity with having one unorthodox ingredient in there. Oh, I think we got this. 998. Dang. It's +3 from what we had before, because last time we had an 887. +3. I think that was enough. I think we got it. Ah! Third? How did we only get third? Yeah, this is unacceptable. I can't believe this is what we got. What? So we got some fame. +1 to recipe minimum maximum quality for a month. That's fine. I don't think it counts because we're already started on this project, but that really sucks. Bummer. Did we make that old Abbey ale? Yeah, we did. Nope. Goodness. Bring this up, store it. Also do this herbal. We haven't made this one in a while. Let's go to archives. Let's go to the see some berries is good. What was the other one we had? Okay, well, these we're all keeping for now. And then once we're done here, we'll take a look at what we can make next. You finish sleeping and moving along. We're making some decent progress here. We just need a good chunk of change. We can upgrade the Abbey. Which I'm not exactly sure what allows us to do that. Might be a research thing. Achievement unlocked. The cover sip. What was it? The clever sip. Unlock innovations phase 2 in one game. Ah, okay. Just get all the way through this like we just did. Blonde ale, you say? I've got a spare. Nice. Blonde ale, sell the blonde ale. Only have 70 liters left. Finish it off. We can make a blonde in a moment. Alright, Saison Berries is done now. We need to do a trial batch of the Saison Berries. 18 days to brew. My God. Only costs us $200 to make it, but yikes. I mean, we're saving 134, I think it was, or 145 or 150, somewhere around there. We'll save a couple of florins by selling our old grain. 1,178 florins this week. Nice. Okay, now we got the money. What is this? Vow of self-sufficiency. Your Maltainess, the Archbishop sent word. For reasons beyond our political understanding, there seems to be an issue with the region's tradesman guild. Our superiors wish to send a message without making it look like a direct threat. Let's say, no dealings with the merchant for a few months. The officials will present it as a vow of self-efficiency. I don't care for those cloak and dagger schemes, so you can defy the edict, but we serve the order best to play along. You must never buy ingredients directly from the merchant or from bartering. Okay, so I just can't do that for a bit. You shall receive a minus 5% cost in purchasing brewing stuff during the event, and minus 35% cost on all ingredients for 60 days after the event ends. Alright. Hey, Lawful Lethal, welcome back. Alright, we can't do this yet. It's too expensive. There goes the brewing. Different kind of brewing. It's going well. It's going well. We're working on setting up a couple extra batches here. What was it we just sold out of? It was the Dirty Blonde, right? Alright, we need to make more Dirty Blonde Ale. We really need to go and get these two to do some test work for us, huh? Also, Ursula needs to get back to work. Sorry, Ursula. Back you go. Research. Marcus, you too. Marcus is a really good brewer, though. Right, the test brewery is going well. We'll see how the Saison berries goes. That's what we need. The Dirty Blonde Ale came out fine. I'm hoping we can get to bigger vats soon. Very much easier one. Ingredient preparation tip. We should look into this. How much space does this sucker take up? I don't know. We don't really need the those in there. At least the cabinet we don't. A farmhouse ale. We actually have to make one. We don't have any on hand. Alright, farmhouse ale it is. We're not making a party house. Make a coffee house. Coffee house ale. Brewed up. Alright, and you need a saison for a festival in Pilsnerheim. We need a little extra money this time. 25% increase. Wow, they only want 70 liters too. It's not much. Alright, it's easy. We can go ahead and we can send this over to Pilsnerheim as soon as it's done. We have to see how good it is first. Here we go. Saison berries. 61! Oh my god, this is the best one we've ever had. It's unripe. This ale doesn't spend enough time in the barrel, resulting in a minus 10 penalty on its sales and minus 40 penalty on the fair price. So we're not going to be able to sell this one well at all. That's fine. Extra bomb, 10% bonus payment at delivery of orders. So we're going to get a little bit more here. And a meditation ale, plus 25% weekly sales in autumn and summer. Or autumn and winter, rather. We can go ahead and we can just fulfill this quest. We only have 30 liters left. We'll go sell it here. Done. Man. Now you wish you had a cold one in hand? You gotta go grab one. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll make a full batch of Saison berries. It's not actually maxed, as you can see here. George only got 52 out of the 61 potential. He did hit the potential, though. Somehow. I think the room gave him that final bonus. Get out of there. Alright, Saison berries. Let's go get Daniel on it. Your turn to give it a little try. In the meantime, we'll have you go ahead and brew some spare. Nothing gonna be opened around you this late? Yeah, once it gets too late, you definitely don't want to do that. Poor plan on your part. It's fine. Happens. We'll be playing more of this tomorrow night as well. Same time slot. Hey, Sky Kittens, welcome back. We won't be playing this early tomorrow because we have been doing triple streams on Sundays of late. Won't be able to do that this time because I will be out of town for the first half of the day. So our first Ale Abbey stream, which we normally have of late at least been playing Sundays at 2 p.m. Pacific time. That's not going to happen. I won't be in town. And then our Project Zomboid at 5 p.m. Pacific time will also not be happening, because I won't be back in time. We'll play this one at, like, what, 9 or 10 p.m. Pacific? Like, this time right now, we'll be playing this again tomorrow. But unfortunately, I think it's the only one we're going to be doing. Because, I don't think I'm going to get back in time for the others. If I am, then yes, but otherwise no. Alright, our Saison Berries 1 got delivered. Excellent. Alright, onto the test batch. Number 2. Or give our cleaners a quick little break here. Alright, how we do? Coffee House. Farmhouse Ale, done. We have 3 liters remaining. Yeah, everything goes to Pilsnerheim. We need to go and finish this out here. We can now sell Hefeweizen here, along with the Saison and the Farmhouse Ale. Good. There you go. We need to get more cash. We can go and upgrade our Abbey to the next level. I'd probably want to get 1,500. If we can. Or 10,500. Actually, 15k would probably be best now I think about it. We want a lot of money, because it's getting a little expensive for some of our big batch brews here. We probably need to make another Sassy, to be honest. Yeah, we drank through our last one, so we do need to go get a Sassy one going. Sassy Pepper Ale. A Hefeweizen for Veterans Day. You got it. Yay. Do we have a True Hefe lying around? We do not. We set up a batch of True Hefe. Begin the upgrade with 0 monies. Old House Ale. I don't think I have one lying around. We'll have to make a new one. So you make a Hefe and an Old House. Yeah. No, we have an Old Abbey Ale. Nice. Perfect. So we'll have to make another Old Abbey Ale, though. Based on berries. Sell it here. Alright, we needed a True Hefe. Be stored. We need to get an Old Abbey next. 60! Oh my gods. Amazing. Alright. Unripe again, though. Again with it being unripe. Not what I'm looking for. Really struggling with this one. Okay, both George and Daniel got 35s on their rolls. Fine. I would like it to be better, though. We'll have her give it a brew shot. Give it a whirl, give it a wing. Give it a shot, wing it, see how it goes. We are out of things to research here, so go to furnitures. Laundry basket, and deck your barrel, a hops plant space. It just makes it look more appealing. Unlocks 2 paintings. Okay. And a statue. Okay. We're down to the last bit here. A poster. Nice. Okay, so we got coat hanger, Abbott bust, display cabinet. So what? 95, 90, and 70. Okay, we're a ways off then. We're a ways off, but if we see this up at 400 again, we can go ahead and take care of it. Amber. And they're actually giving us the 20% there. It's pretty good. Let's see here. Okay, Sassy Pepper. Be drunk. I'm going to need a Amber Ball. Maxed. Ruin Store. There we go. I'll build a second one soon. We need to find ways to get these guys to brew faster. 18 days for a brew is brutal. It's really brutal. We could definitely use it to be faster. We can't buy anything from him right now because of the decree, the edict. Wars across the board, pretty good. Still don't want them though. We need to pool our money. On holding on to our cash. These three are brewing up a storm, and then we'll go ahead and sell what we can. Alright, how'd you do? $49, nice. Now if we go back to the map, an amber and a heifer, okay. Just got started here. Which also really just kind of started here in Pilsnerheim as well, honestly. Quite a lot to go through. Fruits and fruits. We definitely need to play with fruits. Let's get a fruit recipe soon. Amber Fall. So 60 liters left. Burn that. The other Amber Fall going, so we have 2 of these batches. Oh, that was a true heifer. Okay, that's actually better than we're doing it this way. Perfect. We have a little buffer in Florence, but I really like more. Alright, the Dirty Blonde is done. Get out of here. Things falling apart. Herb Garden. Herbal ales. And we have a good market for it. And Dirty Blonde as well. This True Heffa can be used to complete. The same so we can go flood the market. Oop, not move. And the all-you-can saison. Or is this yeah, this is all-you-can saison. I will sell that out. And after that's done, and the saison is gone, we're going to get rid of that recipe. That recipe was not great. Oh, we already did. We only have the saison berries left. Perfect. Let's get another Kaffeefeisen going. We'll also go ahead and get ourselves another light breeze. Click. There we go. Alright, we're pulling in decent cash right now. Let's begin the upgrade. Oh my goodness. Are we going up to a 4th story? Oh yeah, we are. Huge. An old ale, you say? Yes. And we got no old ales. We need to make sure we go ahead and we make some. This is going really well here. Back to the competition. So this is again for the Heffa, which we are struggling to get a good Hefeweizen, to be honest. We're really struggling with making a good Hefeweizen. We might need to get more upgrades and improvements in the test kitchen before we end up going for another attempt here. We have a couple of days where it's a problem. Abbey's been completed. A glorious day, your maltiness. For you, for the monastery, for the Vermintine Order. With my guidance, you've lifted our order to new heights. I must admit, I, for one, didn't foresee such success. Yet, let me be the first to congratulate you. Be sure to celebrate this triumph, for it marks the dawn of a new era for the monastery. One that will test your leadership, brewing mastery, and scientific acumen in ways you may have never imagined. I trust you're ready for the challenge. New tiers of research now available. That's the main thing. That's what I cared about. You can now build additional floor above and below ground, which is pretty cool. So I guess that means we can now get, what, 3 deep? We can have a 3-floor deep cellar. This is going to be crazy. The number of rooms you can build is increased. The number of fermentines you can have has been increased, and you can purchase additional delivery carts. Delivery carts aren't too critical, but that's good. And we can make an Abbey ale. Ooh. I have no idea what kind of Abbey ale. Well, I have no idea what kind of ale this is. Your maltiness, the people of the Pilsnerheim have shown their love for the monastery time and again. Let's put a face to our name and celebrate with a style that always reminds them of our monastery. Sweet, more fragrant, more present. Maybe an Abbey Ale? Okay, what is an Abbey Ale? Is that like a thing? Abbey Ale style beers. I'm just very curious. I've never seen this before in my life, ever. An Abbey Ale style beer is a beer brewed in the traditional monastic breweries, but is not brewed in an actual monastery. Okay, these ales are known for the rich, complex flavors, often with fruity and spicy notes, a high alcohol content, and deep malt complexity. Styles include a dark babble, a strong golden triple, or a Belgian strong dark ale. So it's a dark ale. Or a darker ale. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one before. Yeah, the fermenting order. Great. There are fermenters. Alright, we're gonna have to look into this thing. We need to... So we already have an Abbey or an Abbess. We need to create a yellow flavor, 6 color or greater, 5 alcohol or less. Okay. Triple is a typical Abbey Ale, which is lighter in color and body. We need a new brew. Can we make this as an old ale? Is that a thing we can do or no? Color 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We can have a 6. Strength less than 5. Yeah, we can do that. Taste in yellow. It's not hard to do. We can do an old Abbey Ale. I mean, we already have an old Abbey Ale. It's like literally our best old ale is an old Abbey Ale. Yeah, we can do the same. So we can flavor up. Flavor has to be in yellow, so we just need to nudge it one more. Color has to be 6 or greater, so we need to nudge up color a smidgen. And alcohol just needs to be low. Low, low, low. Okay. Apparently Sierra Nevada is an Abbey Ale. Wait, really? Okay, then now I've had an Abbey Ale before. I had no idea. We'll go ahead and we'll grab a wheat malt in here. Now we need some alcohol. A strong yeast. So now with that, we have taste in yellow. Color has to be 6 or greater. Well, that's way off. So we need to get color to 6 or greater. We'll drop the berries. Drop the strong yeast. The color has to be 6 or greater. Okay, so it's going to be yellow in here too then. So this is going to be a garbage beer. Ugh. Okay, this is definitely not a keep it forever beer. This is a disaster of a beer. It has to be 25 or greater quality, so we can't do this because it's maxed at 3. Maxed at 18 now, so it's still not good enough. So we'll put some strong yeast in here. Twice. Too alcoholic now. Or it's foam. Use a pale malt. Okay, now we're up to 40 potential. In other words, it's a Bud Light. Ah. In Europe, triple beers are beers that are generally strong on the alcohol because triple generally stands for triple fermentation. Also, hi. How's it going, Mastani? Welcome. When I see triple, I just think triple IPA, but I know that's not what we're talking about. All right. So we just need... Maybe we pick a different beer. We need a different beer. because otherwise we're not gonna be able to get there because we're gonna have too many negatives. So we can't do this with an old Abbey ale. As much as I wanted to. It's not gonna work. We need a different beer type. One that can have a higher color content to it without being a problem. Like a fruit. Or an herbal. Herbal, color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can get 6 here. Alcohol content can be low. And flavor just has to be yellow. I'm gonna limit this a little bit because there's not a lot of flavor space here to play with. We'll go. Sours are your favorite? Sours are great. I'm a fan of sours. It's true. Those are good. Alright, we're gonna make it an herbal. We need more color. So go ahead and we're gonna chuck some berries in here. We'll just go for like a flavor 9. This is gonna be a just intensely flavored herbal ale. Color needs to be 6 or greater. What? 1, 2. I guess the first line's 0. So I did mess that up again. Okay, so not herbal. Herbal can't get us that dark. We need a darker ale. Looks like fruit might be our only option. Because herbal isn't enough. Fruit, color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, 6. Alright, fruit ale it is. Our first fruit ale is going to be in a garbage ale. Which is a little disappointing, but it's a throwaway ale. So it goes. So we need color. So we'll stay on the round of fruiting. And we can't bring color down, can we? There's no negative color. There is. Sugar brings down color. And brings down... Sugar brings down flavor. It's just alcohol. Okay. That's actually a really good thing that we got. Unlocking that's huge. It's an herby boozy soap. Or soup, yeah. We need a little, we just need a smidgen more. I think that's it. Flavor is in the yellow range. Color is 6 or greater. Alcohol is 5. Oh, dang it. Alcohol's a little too much. Even if we take out the wheat, it's not enough. Okay. All right. It's too alcoholic. We put too much sugar in. Sugar is a really cool find, though. Sugar's also what knocked that down. Well, it's not going to get us there. Yeah, sugar does really help. But then our foam is just not enough foam. So if we knock down the berries again... Amber's in. It's really close. The color is just, I want to get it rank 1 just so we have a higher chance, because we have to, it requires 25 or greater, so this will succeed, but still. We're looking at a very fruity, amber, sugary beer. It's a very sugary beer. Very sugary beer. Color down really comes down. Oh, we could get the Gruit in here. To drop more flavor if we're gonna do that, though. Okay, let's go back to basic. Let's start from scratch again here. So first things first. We can do berries. And sugar balances this out a bunch. Not enough. Maybe if there are actually sweet beers out there. There are some. There's some sweet beers out there. I mean, it is a throwaway beer. We're not going to keep it forever. We're going to need to make a better one later anyway. That's fine. So I guess this is acceptable. It'll still hit us the 25 or greater mark. We can definitely do. Flavor is in yellow. Color is over 6. Alcohol's under. That's fine. It's a very berry fruit beer. Barely beer. This is our barely beer. We don't want to drink it because it's barely beer. It's barely edible. We don't want it. We're gonna research this. We're gonna brew it, and then we're gonna delete the recipe. We're gonna make a better one. We still have to make a top tier Hefeweizen though, is the thing. Saison berries. Ester bomb. Man, we are really getting unripe consistently, aren't we? Dang. We could go ahead and send this. We're waiting on finishing this first. We might as well get some cash on hand, so we'll just sell it off. Get it out of the test kitchen. Get her gone. Alright. Didn't even pay attention to what that was, but it's okay. Doesn't really matter. Let's get another light breeze rolling. They can store. We have one, but I'm gonna want another one, I'm sure. Out here, so we are waiting on figuring out the milestone stuff here. That's done, and then that was this one. Wait, oh, we haven't found it yet. Okay, so we can keep sending things here, but we can only send ambers and fruits. We got an amber ale here. Increase that appeal, just so we can sell through it. Which means we probably should just be batching a bunch of ambers here. Sell off these ambers. Get them gone. Alright, buddy. Research complete. Job's done. We now have our barely beer. Trade chances for fruity. Which sells during summer and spring. It's autumn right now, so it's not that good. Not that useful. 18 days to brew. It's ridiculous. This is a cheap beer. That's insane how much that costs in terms of time. Ugh. Alright, doesn't matter. You're better at it. Usually we would go ahead and do a test kitchen on these, but we just need to brew 400 liters of good quality. So we're just going to hope that these two are going to be able to pull together a 25 or higher quality on the barley ale. Fingers crossed. See what happens. Light breeze. We'll sell this light breeze. Market doesn't want it. What do you need? You need an old ale. Oh, I need to do that. Alright, we'll have to make an old ale next. We also need to make a... okay, perfect. We also got to work on our competition ale next. I can't get that extra one. It's fine. Good enough. Competitions for the Hefeweizen. Oh no, or we can do it with Saison. Do we have a good Saison? The Saison berries. How good is this? We've gotten 35s on them. It's the coffee Weizen. It's not that good. We're gonna have to brew another batch urgently. How many days do we have? Sure, we can go for the Saison. Competition in 40 days. Film with the Brave. He wants hops in his though. 2 units of hops in his. I'm sure our Saison does not have any hops at all. It's only 1 unit of hops. Hops increases flavor and foam and nothing else. We can actually just make Saison berries with 1 more unit of hops. To fulfill his request. We will enroll. It is very expensive. We have 40 days. New recipe. Wait, no. New recipe. From existing recipe. Saison berries. 1 extra hop. Still keeps us within range on everything here. So we can still do this. +5 is not the best. It's good enough. Right? Name. I don't know if we're gonna keep this recipe. Actually, we probably won't keep this recipe because it's it's more expensive to make it. I wonder what its shelf life comparison is though, because it has more hops, which is hops are used as a preservative in the brewing process. So it's got a full year, 364 days the year. It's pretty good. I'll call this our hopping berry ale. It's a saison. Can I fit it in here? Hopping berry saison. Perfect. I like having the name of the thing in it if we can help it, just so I see it. I just like having it in there. But this is hoppin' berry. Let's call it hoppin' berry. Hoppin' berry. It's got hops, got berries. Let's go ahead and research this bad boy. We've got 40 days to research this and brew it and ship it. We got a big turnaround here. This Amberfall Ale. Again, we want to go and try and push this with reputation. It's faster if we make it a little cheaper because more people will buy it. Get that going. We'll hold off on all the rest for right now. Making plenty of cash. That's good. Put them in here, yeah. This preparation table I'm interested in. Let me go check it out. Alright, hoppin' berry is done, and berry beer is done as well. Working on the berry beers right now. The hoppin' berry saison. Takes 18 days to brew. Yikes. Okay, we gotta jump on this immediately. This is not the best place to brew it in, though. Let's do a standard 100. Don't want to go too crazy. This is not the best place to brew it, but we're gonna brew it anyway. 100 liters. Oh, we can go ahead and we can put it in these ones next. This is gonna try and get these quests done, but then we can get this ready for the competition. I'm just worried about the amount of time it's going to take for us to get there, you know? The tough part we're running into right now is it's starting to take a really, really long time for us to brew some of this stuff. Actually, quick pause here. We've gotten into monastery phase 3, so there's more stuff we can get now. Workbench. Ooh, possibility of Eureka's could be good. A cellar. You keep losing the cork. Thankfully, we're sure it's almost empty. What does this do? Yeast cropping chances increase by 20%. Interesting. Okay. Yeast propagation tank. High storage shelves. Oh, sick. I'll take those. Custodian closet. Tools of the trade. A priceless set of tools that will make every custodian in the room happy. Goes in the custodian closet. Sure, I'll grab that too. Which unlocks the next tier. We got wind chimes, just makes people happy. Large storage shelf. Now we're talking. That's gonna be big. Custodian closet. Candle boxes. Large archive cabinet and a small stove. Gives some light. Endless lighting. Oh, it's forever lighting. Cool. Innovation-wise, what do we have down here? We have unlocked new competition. Oh, new competition-oriented special traits for all ales. Ooh, that could be amazing. Allows you to build an underground cold cellar for larger ales. We can make lagers. Oh my gods. Oh my god, so we can make lagers. Pumpkin, allowed to use pumpkin in a recipe. Perfect timing. We're playing this game in October. There's some pumpkin, we got some spice. Right? Library. Oh, this just gives us library. You can create new recipes, you can only have one desk. Oh, so I can actually place more libraries, because the original library came default with the Abbey. Yeast nutrients. Allows the use of yeast and nutritionals in recipes. Okay. It probably like bolsters what they do or like amplifies it. Increases to 1,000 the maximum amount of stored research points. That is the first thing we're gonna grab here. Keepers of knowledge. That's amazing. We'll get that next time. We'll get that. Brewer's log, reduced by 10% the duration of the whole brewing process. That's amazing. I was just complaining about that. And provide a +5 bonus on the results for each competition. Cool. Jury pleaser. All right, yeah, we've got a lot of research to do, for sure. Let's go and finish this up. Bam. Okay, how'd you do? Barely Beer 2 is a 39. Hey, would you do that? That's actually pretty good compared to what it could have been. Thirst quenching, tantalizing. Any flavor requirement is automatically filled by the ale. It's really good. This is a fruit beer and it's not going for anything else, but we do want to go ahead and sell this here. Oh, they'll buy blondes. Sick. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll start selling them some blondes over there. Good. So that means we can go ahead and we can start making some dirty blondes. Not you. Start making some dirty blondes and selling it over there to go and increase our reputation. So that's good. All right, we gotta hurry up. The competition is like ridiculously soon, guys. Speaking of blondes, there's now a request for some. Ooh, they didn't want to go for it. Bummer. Alright, what was those custodian things I bought? Here we go. This is the trade. Laundry basket. Oh. Big reservoir. Oh! Goes over the lights. Cool. I like it. We could cover the light, but we're not going to do that. Storage. So we have the high storage shelves, which my guess is that goes here. Oh yeah, it does. All right, we sell all these tapestries. We don't need any of these tapestries. We need storage. We can't do anything with storage until the edict is over, but we're really close to finishing that. All the way over here. An extra 50. So that right there is an extra 400 storage we just got by doing that. That was really big. 400 more storage. 1350. Again, we can't go and fill it with anything right now, but it lets us really stockpile up a lot more. And there we go, done. Barely Beer 1. Also a 39. Okay. Just tied on it. Esther Bomb, Cutthroat's favorite. We'll bring down the cost of smidgen so we sell out faster. Sell it out. Okay. Before we do anything else at all, we need our hopping berry. Daniel, I believe in you. Although Marcus would be better. But yeah, no, Daniel, I believe in you. You can do it. Brew it up, buddy. You got this. All right. Abbey Ale unlocked. 50% on all satisfaction boons for 30 days. 2 fame and +1 max laboratoria. Nice. Also, we've discovered... Oh, it's the same thing. All right, let's get to work. We need to get this thing brewed right now, buddy. I hope we can actually brew this in time. I'm worried we won't be able to. Dirty Blonde. Wait. some old ale at once. Okay, let's get that out. We'll make an old Abbey. George, make me an old Abbey. 17 days remaining. I don't know if we're gonna get this done in time. We can get this hopping beer. My good gracious, we made so many old Abbey ales. It's crazy. Come on, Daniel, let's go. Boiling stuff. I can't make him any faster. He's starting to drink a bit much. We're gonna hold off on drinking. No one else is allowed to drink. No drinking. No drinking. We need to stay focused. We have to get this done because it takes like 4 days for us to drop this off. How many liters? You want 250 liters? Okay, we're gonna have to do it to this one first then. So the rest there. Empty this out. And we'll do the same. Oh my goodness, we've already made it to the next one. I don't know this one at all either. What is this? Weisenheim is a long way from here, and our deliveries come dangerously close to spoiling. I hear that more hops can keep our ale fresh longer, for longer and add character to the ale. Almost like I just said that like 20 minutes ago. I know a little of this lore. Let's brew with purpose until we're experienced enough to craft in a style that could actually perform. We could even give it a catchy name like Macaulay Pale Ale. There we go. At least 4 classic hops, 2 virtues in the green. 500 liters, 35 or greater. Wow, it's starting to get a lot tougher on some of these. A 35 or greater. Yeah, we're down to 9 days. I don't know if we're gonna make the competition in time. I don't know if we will. Here, you can have some of my light breeze. All of it? Nah, you can have like 100 liters. Some amber ale, all right. 50%. There we go. Come on, Daniel. We gotta get this thing. We have to ship in 3 days, man. Hopping berry ale. Oh, we actually made a different batch earlier. This might be the batch we send then. Tantalizing. Huge. It's unripe, it's unfortunate. It's fruity though, but it's tantalizing. Absolutely massive. Takes 5 days to get there. Send it. Daniel's brew wasn't done in time. I was hoping we'd get Daniel's to work, but we ran out of time. This wasn't enough time. Too bad, so sad. We gotta submit what we have. I'm hoping we get it there before the cutoff time, because it said 5 days to get there and it was due in 5 days. I don't know. Bandit standing is decreased again. All right, so we need to go and get a something for the bandit to like, which I believe is a some amber that the bandits like. I don't need this. I need this. Not you. So it says specials. I'm not sure why it's specials, but Abigail Amber? Nope, not amber. Definitely not blondes. Winter and spring. Farmhouse? Nope. Oh no, it's herbal, isn't it? Nope. It's actually the opposite. They don't want herbals. It's not fruit. It's not Hefeweizen. Oh no. When used as bandits, it further slows the decretion. Okay, so that's good on them. Hefeweizen's good on them. Not a light ale. There's nothing special about it. Old ale? Oh no, it had the bonus. It had the I remember now. It had the chromatic thing. That's why I was looking at it. So that means actually the Hefeweizen would probably be best for us to do. Doesn't have a chance for the full-bodied though. But we can make a coffee Hefeweizen. Bribe him with the Hefeweizen. That's fine. George, get on it. Full brew. Store it. Yeah, look at this. He's gonna finish this with like a second left before it's due. Golly. It's okay. We'll get by. Alright, getting to work. How'd you do? Hop and berry. 41, not bad. Wow, wow. Sensible meditation. So it's good in autumn and winter sales. It's good. Spiced. Ripe. Holy moly. Yeah, we're just going to sell this whole thing over here. All right. Competition. Our hopping berry 1 for our saison. One man's drink is another man's provision. This farmhouse ale has many variations, but it's always spicy, bubbly, and hoppy. Low in spirits and light to keep the farmers working. Here we go. A fine ale brewed, 75. The ale lines, 70. Multiple hops were used. Yes, it was. Oh, you guys shifted where you're sitting. Creativity with ingredient choices. Yep. Flavor is good, 66. Ooh. Yikes. When a competition has a special requirement, there's no middle ground. Yeah, I didn't look at the special requirement. All right, we probably didn't even get 3rd place on this one. Oh my God! Oh my God! So we got 2nd to last, 9th place. Ah! Oh my goodness, rip. Ouch, that's painful. Maybe next time. Oh, jeez, that was expensive. That was an expensive failure. It's like 2,400 buccarinos to get in the competition now. All right, we need an amber ale and we need a saison. Has anyone not done the Amberfall? You've all done the Amberfall, okay? We don't need you in the test kitchen for that. How's about for the... So the barley beer, we're not going to keep. And the hopping beer, we're not really going to keep either. It's just the saison berries that we keep. Oh my God, 60, Daniel. Daniel. All right, this is the test kitchen. Let's see if he can do any better. I doubt it. But I think he can get up to 61. Yeah, 61. There's a chance for slightly better, right? In the nick of time of nothing, Savage. I know, right? Just in the nick of time for us to lose the competition. Yeah, so we'll get this going. We can do more research. Again, the most important research thing we can do right now is going to be the Keeper of Knowledge. We can now hold up to 1,000 knowledge points instead of just 400. So we can just pay less attention to it, do a bunch of stuff, see that we have a bunch of research and jump in. Perfectly timed loss, yeah. Perfect timing. He's like, the carriage driver is just like running as fast as he can to the judge's table. Wait, I've got a delivery. Wait for me, hold on. Here, have this. Drink it, it's supposed to be really good. They're really proud of it. And they drink it, they're like, oh. Well, all the other things that we've had already today are significantly better. I guess it's better than that one that's just tastes like, you know, licking a horse's shoe. So we'll give it 2nd to last place. Like, no! Now my honor, my fame. We'll have to do a better job. We'll have to do a better job. All right, buying ingredients is cheaper. So, Daniel, get over here. Let's go and sort out some cheapening stuff. Cherries, I don't really want too many cherries. We'll get a couple, like 300. I think it's fine. Honey we use in more stuff. Still, I don't want to go too crazy on it. And the ester yeast, don't actually buy a lot of it. Or we don't use a lot of it, so just buy those. Buy stuff on sale. Yeah, Daniel will try and convince him. A couple florins, not a lot. My good gracious, we can have... Holy look how many fermentized. Jeez, okay, we need to do some mass expansion on the Abbey here. We can have 19 fermentines, and we can have 30 rooms. We can literally more than double the number of rooms we have, going up and down. We're gonna do some more room shuffling for sure. We'll definitely need to do that. We'll definitely need another dormitory though, so we can get that started. Staircase here. Staircase there. Okay, so we can get those going. Storage looks fine. I'm gonna staircase here. And there. Grab a couple more cellars. I'm gonna build out some more cellars. It's actually pretty cheap to build these. 350 per. You got thousands. So we're gonna go a little more crazy, a lot more cellars. Storage we can grab more later if we want to, and we can go and shuffle these rooms around too. I need to actually see, do they actually come down here and grab stuff out of the storage if we're gonna use storage items? I need to check that, because if no, then we should just put all the storage like way over here and move the cellars, move these two cellars here and then move these storage here. It'd be better. Laboratorium. We could use another one. Research into like. One room's still locked. Oh, achievement unlocked. Trading apprentice. Barter 10 offers successfully with a merchant. Nice. I'll just get the brown mall. It's a good deal. Storing. Okay, we need to get rid of this barley beer. It should not be around. The barley beer is a fruit beer. Gross. Alright, we'll get rid of the barley beer. And we'll need to go and make a new beer. Also, this guy's gonna get grumpy with us very soon here. Here, you can use the last bit of this. We're gonna need to make some new beer. Alright, we might need to make some more brewery too. Like a couple more breweries as well. Try and up our production rate here. But that is going to be a project for tomorrow. It's gonna be a project for tomorrow. We'll be back again tomorrow, same time. We'll be playing again. But I gotta go to bed. I have to get up early tomorrow to go drive out of town. So again, there's no streams during the daytime tomorrow. We're gonna be missing our 2 p.m. Ale Abbey stream and our 5 p.m. Project Zomboid stream. But we'll be back for our 9 or 10 p.m. Ale Abbey stream. I don't know. It's usually 9 or 10. It depends on when we come around. I imagine it'll probably be at 9 since I won't be needing to make dinner between the Project Zomboid stream and this one. But that's that. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you're in the world, and I will see you tomorrow for some more brewing in Ale Abbey. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.